So a couple weeks ago, I posted some screenshots from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and I was trying to recreate some of the macOS wallpapers in recent years in the game, and a few of them were really cool to make and I think turned out really close to Apple's wallpapers, and some of them, I think, depending on your taste, look kind of even cooler, like more stylized versions of Apple's. And so I want to do a quick screen share to show you kind of how I got those to happen and how I figured out how to do the Catalina one specifically. So here I am on just Reddit looking at kind of what the macOS Catalina wallpaper looked like. We're just kind of looking at the island of Catalina, right at this pointy end. It looks like it's a narrow island, and we're just at one point of it. So if I switch over to Maps and do Catalina, there we go. So I can see the island here, and yeah, this is it. It's just off the coast of, let's see, just south of Los Angeles, basically. And if I'm looking at that screenshot, if I bounce back over here, it looks like it's kind of rocky and pointy. I'm guessing this is where that is, right? So what I want to do is I want to go into Flight Simulator, and I'm going to take off from whatever the closest airport is around here, and I'm going to fly to right around here where it looks like that photo was taken. So let's hop into the game. Okay, so now we're in Flight Simulator, and I want to go to the world map. And I'm going to flip over to the US. I want to find, there's Los Angeles, and there's Catalina right there. So perfect. So I can see the pointy tip that I was going for, and actually it looks like there's a runway there. So I'm going to take off from there. I'm going to fly the Cessna because it is fast and easy to fly, which is good. A good combination for these adventures. So I'm just going to take off from there, and we're going to hit fly. Okay, so here we are at the island of Catalina, and we're gonna hit ready to fly. And I need to go northwest, it looked like, so I'm not gonna do much here. You're gonna see the game be a little laggy here. The game has a tendency to do that, especially when you first jump in. But yeah, I'm just going to take off here, and I'm going to apologize up front for any weird flying decisions that I make. Also note that I have turned off the feature that will cause you to end the flight if you overstress your airplane. I found that to be actually not that fun because I like to fly faster than the planes technically should. And so, yeah, I still have crashes on, but I don't end my mission if I just go too fast or turn too hard. So, yeah, let me do a quick time lapse as we get to the end of the island. Okay, and we are just about there. If I kind of rotate the camera around, you can see there is our coast, our little point at the end. So let me just keep on flying that way. And then what I want to do is get a little ways out. It looks like the framing on the Apple photo is pretty close, but I want to give myself a little bit of room. I also don't want to get the plane in the shot, so I'll kind of show you how that works in a second here. Okay, so I'm pretty close now to where I want to be, and the beauty of Flight Simulator is I don't actually have to be in the plane to take the photo, so I'm actually going to use the feature called Active Pause right now. There we go. And now the game is paused, and my plane is still here, but the world is just paused all around me. So let me go into Showcase Camera, and then now I can just move around freely. And so this is a little slow. Let me bring up that camera thing again. Drone speed, let's go full speed. Let me go full speed on this. And now it's just a matter of lining up the shot kind of how they do it. So they have it kind of, let's see, the tip is close to the front bottom of the frame. It should be centered, of course. And then I need to get the top of it. So I think what I need to do is, let's see. So this is where you kind of figure out how you want to do all this. Oh no, that's very wrong. That's way too far, but I think I'm onto something there. So if I do something like this, it looks like it's a little over halfway up. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn close. So I'm going to take this away, obviously. And so that's very close to what Apple has. And the coloring isn't right at all. Like, it's not quite what they have. They have more of a sunset one. So instead of being at noon, I'm going to move it over here to more of a sunset timing. So there we go. So that's pretty good, actually. That's pretty much what we want. So I'm just going to let it sit for a second and take a screenshot. And so just using the standard Windows screenshot functionality, let me change the time of day again a little bit. It's really cool, actually. If you take away live, actually, sorry, I did live. I want to do a few clouds, so you can see there's a few clouds. You can move the levels of them around even, which is really nice. So you can get the clouds exactly how you want them. So maybe I want that look, and it kind of looks like that. That's really nice. Or I can actually even kind of move things around. So if I get out of the clouds, how do I get out of the clouds? It's a weird question. There we go. So I can move throughout the year. So maybe I want it to kind of where it is in February. So February, the sun's in a slightly different spot, so I can kind of make it, ooh, that's really moody. But yeah, you can kind of just play around with these until you get it exactly right. Throw it in Lightroom when you're done and make any final edits. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, that's kind of how I took these photos. Some of them are easier to find than others. Some are very specific locations like this one, Catalina. Others are more vague like Mojave or Sierra, and it's kind of harder to find exactly where they belong. But yeah, with Flight Simulator, you're able to find all these places, and you're able to kind of use some basic camera controls and weather controls and time of day stuff to make everything look great. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration. If you want to find some of those harder to find locations and make great screenshots of them in Flight Simulator, I'd love to see them. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you here next time on A Better Computer.